Welcome back, guys, to yet another full day of eating. Today the plan is to be fasted until about 12:30. That means 16 hours fast today. I don't usually do 16 hour on Saturday, I usually do about 20, 22, but I haven't got as many clients today, so I'm going to do a 16 hour and then hit the gym, and I've got a bunch of stuff to do. Also, I'm going to talk you through the filter today, grab hold of one and show you what it's all about, like I've been promising for some time. And also full shoulders routine, so more of a bro split style, so splitting different muscle groups on different days. For now, I'm gonna drink up this coffee and I'll see you shortly. Again, time for a smoothie. So it's 1:45. I just came back from training a client and also took 2 sessions in the morning at Sweat Studio, as I always do on a Saturday. So I'm here with a protein shake. This protein shake I've just started using. I did go through 1 pouch before. I found the taste to be really, really natural. The ingredients are slim as anything, which is a good sign. So protein isolate, this is their Primal 26 Pro. So whey isolate, cacao powder, or cocoa powder, however you want to say it, natural flavouring, saffron gum, some monk fruit, some salt, stevia leaf extract, and some sunflower lecithin, which to me is really good. It is really, really good. There's nothing bad in here, unless you want to be argumentative and try saying whey is really bad for you. Don't worry, it's okay. And also the amino acid profile, compare this to any other amino acid profile, this is seriously strong, which means you will be digesting the protein better, you'll be absorbing the protein better, and yeah, it's just a really good all-round shake. It tastes really, really natural by itself. As I said, it tastes like a milkshake or something, and it mixes very easily as well. So I know I said I changed over to collagen protein, and to find out why, click the video above, you can see why. So most of the time I take the collagen protein, but I do like having whey protein every so often. So I reckon I'd say I use this 3 times a week, especially when I'm making smoothies, etc., for the flavour. But yeah, so 3 times a week, and the rest of the time I use, so 4 times a week, use collagen. So I do use collagen more, but I do use the whey protein occasionally. Not occasionally, 3 times a week. So I made a smoothie from it. The full recipe's below. It doesn't deviate from my normal smoothies. It's about 1,600 calories. I plan to train in about 2 hours, training my shoulders, then boulder shoulders. So I need some fuel, I need something that's going to digest fast and not stick in my stomach. I want this to stick around. I want to be able to drink this and then also drink a non-stim pre on the way to the gym. But yeah, I'm going to drink this up now. So bottoms up. I'm going to just do a taste test so you know it's good. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's not as good as my last one for some reason. Actually, it is very, very good. The initial taste was a bit... And also, another thing with this protein, it's not super sweet. So if you're not one of those people that love like super sweet protein, this is for you. If you're one of those people that like super sweet protein, I don't recommend this. It's not super sweet, it's just the right amount of sweetness. But I probably should have used the super sweet protein with this. And I'm joking, it still tastes really good. But, maybe slightly too much avocado. It's thick as anything. It's almost a smoothie bowl. But like I said, I'm gonna drink this up, go and train my shoulders, so I will check in with you shortly. So the legendary filter finally makes an appearance. As promised, I finally got my hands on one of my own filters. Believe it or not, it's harder to get your hands on your own products when you're in a different warehouse than it is for someone else to get their hands on your products. So, klar. Why klar? The name means clear in Norwegian. It also means clear in German as well. So perfect 4-letter word. We spent months just trying to decide a name, let alone the actual product, which took us several more months. From initial concept to actually market, probably took us around 10 months. We teamed up with a local laboratory in the UK, and we made sure the water was tested fully and produced this. After months of back and forth, also prototype samples, coming up with a design and everything else. It did take a long time, but it's well worth it, and we feel very happy and excited for the future of klar. It's me and my friend David, and obviously the laboratory was involved in the testing and everything else. So it filters fluoride, it filters chlorine, it filters hormones, it filters pretty much everything, you name it, klar filters it. So that's how we came up with the concept. We're actually looking for a filter ourselves. We couldn't find one that catered for our needs, so then we went and made it ourselves. I guess that's how most things come about. You have a frustration and you end up making it yourself. So it's sold primarily on Amazon. So if you search Klar water, actually I lie, primarily exclusively on Amazon at the moment, search Klar water filter and you'll find this baby. And obviously if you're in the EU or the UK, make sure you purchase it. If you're outside the UK, don't think you can at the moment, but it will be open to international markets eventually. This is the box it comes in. Comes with an instruction manual and also this little thing on the side, and full instructions on the other side as well. So pretty simple box, but I think it's quite effective as well, with a white and a light blue, obviously light blue to represent water. We're quite pleased and quite proud of our design. But yeah, that's the water filter. So it's a side business me and David came up with. It's becoming a lot more than that. We're going to open an e-commerce site in the near future as well. So I'm really excited for that. But it just goes to show you, sometimes you just got to push through and keep chasing, you know, what you want to do, and just keep at it. It took us like 10 months, like I said. We could have given up at any point, but we're so pleased it's here. It was, to be honest, much more difficult than we could ever imagine. The complications of obviously testing it, coming up with the design, making sure it looked nice, making sure the name was perfect, making sure the logo was big enough on the actual jug itself, and making sure the jug was durable. So a lot more complicated than we initially thought, but now it's on the market. We're very, very happy, very pleased with it, and we just want to see how it goes over the next few months. Like I said, open our own e-commerce store. I predict big things for Klar in the future. Anyway, time for why you tuned in now, time for the gym workout, so I'll see you in the gym. Back to the bro split. So pure shoulder day. Apart from the fact I did abs at the end, I always do abs on every single workout. So in my 4-day split, abs get done 4 days a week. Abs, core, same thing. I use that word interchangeably. So I don't just do standard crunches all the time. I'm going to do a full video on exactly what I do very soon. And I've been promising it a while, but stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. I'm going to produce it very, very soon. So this is the heaviest I went on a military press for a very long time. Literally probably a year, I would say. A year to date, actually, not even joking. But before the injury, I was lifting a hell of a lot more, but that will come back. That strength will return. 50 kilos. It did feel like a very, very heavy weight. I couldn't believe how heavy it felt. But the heaviest I've done in a while, and that's probably about between 5 and 10 kilos. Don't think I've done more than 42.5 since the injury. Next one, dumbbell upright row. I choose dumbbell upright row instead of the barbell upright row because I find the barbell upright row puts your wrist in a really weird position because it's locked obviously at the bar. You get much flexibility in the movement. Also messes your elbows up a bit, so you want none of that. So just stick to dumbbells with the upright row, or you can do it with the cables as well. Just want to show you a different angle to show you exactly what I mean. My elbows flare out completely and I go up and down. So technically you meant to do it fast up and a bit slow on the way down. Didn't realize I was doing it that fast on the way down. So next time I will remember that. But it's meant to be like 1 second up and 2 seconds on the eccentric motion, which is a downward motion. Hits your traps a hell of a lot. And then side raises, so this hits obviously your side delt, your medial delt, however you want to call it, a lot, but the full shoulder really, to be honest, if you focus on the movement, so it hits the front a tiny bit as well. I done 8s here, I didn't manage to get to 10s, I could have probably done 12s, I'll do 12s next week, but I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any questions below in the comment section, and give this video a massive thumbs up. So very, very simple post-workout meal. Post-workout being a few hours after I stopped training. So around an hour and 20. I don't stress about the timing. I know people say you need to eat within 2 hours, eat within 3 hours. The window is actually a lot larger than people say it is. It's more like 20 hours or something. But the first 3 to 6 hours are probably the best time to eat, but don't stress it, never stress it. Stressing is only going to make it worse, increase your cortisol, and you know what happens then. So I'm going to eat this steak and veggies, total calories and macros on screen now. I'm going to eat this. Watch some UFC Prague, because UFC Prague is on today, and it's about, I think Prague's 1 hour in front of UK time. Yeah, something like that. So I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to show you what I have for dinner and check in again. So stay tuned. Craving something pretty easy, so I've got the pak choi. I'm going to use one of those stalks, 200 grams of rice noodles, one chicken breast, around 140 grams, and probably around half these seeds of changed sauce. So in half of it, you've got the following macros. If it ever wants to zoom. Nope, it doesn't want to zoom. So it's got about 114 calories, about 27 grams of carbs, 24 being from sugar. Just worked out like about 3 hours ago, so this should be okay. I know it's quite short space of time to be having a second meal, but I need to go out, so I need to eat. And I put this together and show you what it looks like. That's dinner, full macros on a screen. I need to eat this up, get ready, and go out. So I will check in with you shortly. So I just got back in. The time is 10 to 2. It's really late. I need to go to sleep. But before I go to sleep, I need to close out this video. Another end to a road to 100. So 179 protein, 223 carbs, and 293 fat. And that's 21 calories over my 4,220. So a tiny bit over. Usually goes slightly under by mistake, but like I said, if I go out on the macros, I'm not too fast. It's just a rough guideline for me. Anyway, losing my voice. So I will see you in the next video. Until the next video, keep pushing those limits.